I'm just the queen of tech issues. Hi! I'm Deer. If you don't know me, I'm Deerpwr. I'm going to be sharing some awesome stuff with you tonight. We've got 12 products that we're going to be going through. This is actually my first time doing this, so we had a couple technical difficulties starting off, but I think we got them all ironed out. Hello, guys! How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's been having a good night so far. We got Dragon Bloggers here helping me out, so, I think for our first show, I'm thinking pretty good. Hi, Chucky. How are you? How was your day? Hope everybody's been having a good day so far. I'm very excited for the products that we're going to be going through tonight. So I get to show off some of my faves. I'm a big Razer fan, and we get to show off some Razer mice tonight. Mice. I think it's mouses? Mices. Yes. But I'm glad everybody's been doing so well. Yay, that's awesome. But, so, if you're unfamiliar with me, I'm a pretty big Razer fan. I've been doing reviews with Dragon Bloggers for a little bit, so this is my first live stream with him, so I'm very, very excited to be doing so, and I'm excited to be here with you guys today. We're going to be starting off with the Razer Viper Mini Mouse. So, if you are familiar with Razer's products, you've probably seen this bad boy before. So, ta-da! This is our beauty that we're going to be working with. I have it uncoiled because I was actually using it prior, so I didn't coil it up. But really, really nice product. I'm a super big fan. I've used the normal Razer Viper before, or the average Razer Viper. This is the first time that I've used the Mini, and I've been really, really impressed. I really, really like it. So if you are familiar with Razer's products, you know that anything that they have that is wired is going to have their nice little patented Razer cabling on it that's going to have a nice coating of a fabric, so it's going to slide across your desk really easily. It's not going to get tangled very easily, and it's not going to get stuck. This wire actually is really nice because my cats are also not drawn to it, so we really like that. Because every time that I feel like I have a cable that has any sort of rubber coating, one of my cats has decided that he's a cable cat, so we've had to eliminate all of that from my house. So if you're looking for something to kind of deter that, this is a really good option. It also, I barely even noticed that it's there with how easy it moves. I've been a super huge fan of Razer's products for a really long time, and if you ever have to do anything cabled, their cabling is going to be absolutely wonderful. So another thing about this mouse is it's going to be super lightweight. It's ambidextrous, so you can use it for either hand. This is the Mini. They do sell the Razer Viper, which is going to be a little bit bigger. So if you've got medium to extra large size hands, I would recommend going with the Viper. This one is really, really good for smaller sized hands, which is wonderful, especially for me where I have more petite hands. So I've been a super big fan of using this one because it feels a lot easier to hold. If you don't have smaller hands, but you're looking for a gift for someone who maybe does, this would be a nice little gift for them because I feel like they don't accommodate for smaller hands with mice very often, which, we need that. First observations on this one, it is a super sensitive mouse as well as super fast. It's going to be a light speed mouse. I am a Sea of Thieves player for the most part. That's typically what I test all my stuff with because that's one of my favorite games, and I can typically tell if something is going to be a little wonky while I'm playing, and this performed wonderfully. I use the next product that we're going to be looking at, the Razer Basilisk Hyperspeed. This is my everyday mouse that I use, and I noticed little to no difference between the two of them, mostly just it having the cable, and then this one being the one that I use all the time. I'm just super, super used to it. But I really enjoyed this one. I would have my Viper to show you guys in comparison, but my boyfriend actually uses it next door. That's how much he likes it, but this one is too small for his hands, unfortunately. But, so another thing that's going to be different between this and the main Razer Viper is going to be that this one actually has the on memory board profile, so you can actually program this bad boy. It's also a little bit easier to glide. So if you look at the bottom here, these little white pads I've noticed are going to help it glide a lot smoother across your mouse pad surface. At least that was my experience with it. So I liked the Razer Viper Mini a lot more than the Razer Viper just because it has that extra little glide to it. But yeah, so it's programmable with Razer Synapse. It's absolutely wonderful. Welcome in, Evans. How are you? How was your day? I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. We've just been going over the Razer Viper Mini. Super big fan. It is programmable with Razer Chroma, so So the first thing that I actually thought when I got into using it was this would be an amazing gift if you have a starting out gamer. So if you have a young child in your life who's just starting out gaming, or maybe someone who's like starting their first PC build, baby's first PC build, this is a really good option. It is affordable. It's going to work well. I've never had a problem with Razer's products just stopping working on me. They have good longevity, and they're a really good brand to get in touch with if anything goes wrong. They have an awesome help service line that I've actually used before for my monitor. I have the Razer Raptor monitor, so I've been heavily into the Razer products for a while. So I've been really enjoying this one, and I would highly recommend this one. Angela, welcome in. How are you? How was your day? I hope that it was good. But yeah, so that's our first little guy that we're taking a look at here. I have been a super huge fan. Like I said, Razer Chroma programmable. You can use it through Synapse. It's compatible with Windows, all that good stuff. And like I said, this is going to be better for smaller sized hands. So if you are looking for someone with more petite sized hands, or maybe a first time gamer, young child who has smaller hands, this is going to be an awesome product with longevity that you can program. You can make it fun. You can give it fun colors. So I've been a really big fan. If you are interested in the Viper Mini, but you have more large hands, take a look at the Razer Viper. There's very little that's going to be different between the two of them. They're going to have, let me see, I wrote it down over here because I'm horrible with remembering numbers. There we go. Okay, so this one has the 8500 CPI, whereas the normal Razer Viper has a 16,000 CPI. So there will be a little bit of a difference between like the actual tech in here versus the bigger Razer Viper, but for sure, check it out. This one has been absolutely amazing. I've been really enjoying use to it. I have a young child. I'm currently trying to get. Ooh, that sounds fun. I haven't had any like baby carrots in such a long time. I need to get like some baby carrots and ranch going. That sounds like a delicious snack. Maybe I'll do some of that after dinner. I think I have some in my fridge. Gotta love that crunch. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. So I'm gonna show you guys. This is actually the mouse that I use every day. So forgive the tape on the top. It is a little dirty and it's got some cat hair on it because, like I said, I use it every day and I share a room with the cats. So there are some things that you just can't prevent. Hi, Phil. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you had a good day, PC Phil. Welcome, welcome. All right, so this is the Razer Basilisk Hyperspeed. This bad boy here. So I have the video for you guys. We're going to bring that bad boy up here. Ta-da! Alrighty, and then bear with me. We are learning. We're killing it. We're doing it. All right, here we go. This is the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed Wireless Gaming Mouse. So it is entirely wireless. It has the wireless capabilities as well as Bluetooth compatibility, which is down here indicated by this little switch here. So right now I have it set to the wireless, off switch is in the middle, and then Bluetooth right there. So if you prefer to use Bluetooth for your wireless mouse, this one will still work for you. It has 6 programmable buttons, all of which have a nice click to them, and they also have good hypersensitivity. So I've been playing with this mouse for probably about 8 to 10 hours. I've been playing for it much longer than that now. I've been playing with this mouse for probably about a year now, and I've been really enjoying it. I do not differ from it. It is my ultimate favorite. Mostly Sea of Thieves, and then a little bit of Valorant. Welcome, and I've loved my experience with this mouse. It's ultra light, easy to use, and it was super easy to set up, which I'll show you that in a second. Oh, it looks so much more clean when I got it out of the box. This mouse is in my hand, so I am no stranger to Razer mice. I actually used to use the Razer Viper, which is a cable mouse. Yes, it is. With RGB compatibility, and it felt super light in my hand. But this one feels even lighter. I was very impressed, especially how sleek the design is and how well it slides with my hand. I love this little groove here for my thumb. It makes it a lot more comfortable to use. And when I'm rubbing my mouse against my mouse pad, I don't have to worry about my thumb slipping and hitting the mouse pad. I love the little thumb ledge. Like I did with my other one. This gives me just better hand posture while I'm playing, which improves my overall gameplay and usage of my mouse.
Oh, gotcha.
So now I'm going to kind of get into how you set it. Oh, nope. Super easy. So all you have to do is pop
Is that better, Justin? Hopefully that's better.
They actually do you a solid on this one. They're going to give you your first battery. So it actually comes in the pack with the mouse, and you can
Perfect. Good.
You can just go ahead and slide it right in, nice and compact. So then you are ready to go. The battery life for one of these guys here is about let me see here. It says
450 hours. So
I typically change my battery maybe every 2 months,
about 8
and that's
to
with
12,
like
give or
turning it
take,
off for the most
including
part.
some of the
When I
office stuff
remember,
that I've been using it for.
so that does
And
wiggle,
I've had
has some
no
wiggle room in
problems.
there
I
for
turn
those
it
late
off
night
after I
streams
use
where
it
I
to
forget
help
to turn my
conserve the
mouse back
battery
off.
life. But when I am using it, I haven't seen any issues, nor have I had to replace my battery, which is good, especially with how little I've used it so far.
I'm so
It just
glad.
means
Thank
it's
you,
not
PC
draining
Phil.
the battery.
That makes
so
me
I
so
have
happy.
very high hopes on how long it will last, and I'm excited to give that a trial. So the other thing about it is that this little slot here is actually going to be where your little USB comes. So
Which
when
is
you open
super
up your mouse, you're going
convenient.
to see this little
There have
nice
been
little
several times that I've had to like
on there. I don't know
move
if
my
you can
mouse or
see it.
store it away, and so it's really nice to be able to tuck the little USB right into the mouse. I don't have to worry about where it's going.
So you can see where it says Razer right there. So then you just
yes,
pull
I
out
am
that
using the
little
OBS
USB,
bot,
this
and
is
I've
gonna
had
be the
so many
end that
people
attaches to
on
your
my streams.
computer.
I'll pause this real quick. I've had so many people on my Twitch streams asking about my camera. They are just absolutely in love. If you're unfamiliar with the OBS bot, it's wonderful. Please, please, please check it out. It is gyroscopic. It follows you. It can zoom. It's amazing. I love it.
Go ahead
it's
and
wonderful.
Give me just a moment because it is in the back of my PC, which I have.
You know, sometimes you have to walk to the back of your PC. Get that bad boy started. But yeah!
All right, and then this
I think
little
all the rest of it is just like showing you how a mouse works, which I think we all know how a mouse works. My OBS bot looks better than mine did. I've got the special OBS bot. No, I'm a huge fan. This thing is amazing. I wonder if it'll do it for me. I'm still getting used to the controls on it. Wait, hang on. Will it do it? There it goes. Yes. I've been showing it off on my stream and people are just flabbergasted. I've had at least 3 people reach out to me and be like, what is that camera? I need to check it out. I need to check it out. I need to figure out what I'm eating after this too. Those baby carrots sound pretty good. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed the Basilisk. I love that it's wireless. It's super easy to use. And that mouse pad that I actually have there, the iCasso, is wonderful as well. If you're looking for a nice wallet friendly mouse pad that is going to give you like hypersensitivity, 10 out of 10. Loved it. And I've been using the Basilisk ever since I got it. I used to use the Viper, actually. That was my first one. But yeah, so I've been really enjoying the Viper. If there's any questions on either of those mice, please let me know. We can circle back around if anybody has any questions on any of those. We're going to go ahead and dive into our next product here, which are going to be the Tribit FlyBuds. I think it's Tribit. I hope that I'm saying that right, not Tribit. But I think it's Tribit. Tribit makes more sense to me. So hang on here. Let me just switch over my browser. Boop. There we go. Oh. And
hey guys, today we're going to be taking these Tribit.
We're getting there. We're learning, guys. All right, there we go.
Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at these Tribit FlyBuds. So these are the FlyBuds 3.
You can see how much better my camera is now that I got that OBS spot.
So first thing that I really like about these earbuds is the case. The case is nice and slick. It's also really flat, so it fits in my purse really nicely, and it also fits in my pockets, which I've got lady pockets, so if something can fit in my lady pockets, it's a pretty good product in my book. So firstly, let's go over how you charge your FlyBuds. So there is a little flap right down here, and if you're not like me and you don't have super long nails, it'll be easy to get into.
Still struggling with the nails. There we go.
There we go. So you see the USB end and that Type-C right there. That is going to be where you charge it, that little Type-C. It comes with this nice convenient.
These do, like Dragon Blogger said, they've got a 20% off clippable coupon. Really nice. I really like to keep these in my car.
Now,
I'm a big runner, so if I need to go for a run and I don't have my main set of headphones that I typically use, I have these available, which happens more than often because I'm really bad about charging my devices.
To that USB port, and then it'll actually transfer the power from your headphones to the item that you're charging, which is really nice if you travel a lot and you're worried about your phone losing charge.
See, there we go. I'm already talking about losing charge.
It's like a little mini battery pack that you can keep with you, and it doubles as headphones. So if you don't need a battery pack, you don't have to worry about carrying anything extra around with you,
yes,
which is really nice. So the other things that this button down here can do, it does actually pair your device to the headphones themselves. So you hold it down in order to pair it, and then if you want to check the how much power you have, you just press it once, and it'll light up. You can see those lights there to show you how much power is in your actual headphones. So let's go ahead and touch on the next thing that I really like about these is how comfortable they are.
Oh my
so
gosh,
I'm going to go ahead and open it up here for you so you can kind of see.
Really comfortable.
Ta-da! They're super slick and they're entirely customizable. So these little nubs right here at the end, I've actually put these on because these best fit my ears. But I'm going to go ahead and take this off here. That way you can see. So these are entirely removable. Okay? So you remove them off entirely, and then you can just pop them right back on. It comes with a ton of options for whatever size or shape ears you have. There is an option for the trivet, for the little like fitted silicone that'll go in your ear, and I haven't had a problem with these falling out. Which is super duper nice because it makes them a lot more comfortable to wear, especially if you're going to be wearing them for long periods of time. So just like that. Just went ahead and slipped it in my ear. As you can see, it sits very snug. So I actually use these to work out, and I go for runs in them. And not only are they waterproof, which is really nice if you use your headphones to work out. Oh gosh.
Yes, I feel like they're really good quality for $40. So typically, my main set of headphones that I use have been either the Apple earphones that came with my phone itself, or the Raycons. And I have noticed that these are just as good a quality as the Raycons. I have been using them pretty much nonstop since I got them. I keep them in my car as my spare set of headphones. If I'm wanting to like go for any hikes or anything, I don't have to worry about packing my headphones. I can keep them with me. They're also really nice if I'm at work and I need a set of headphones. I've actually used these for a couple people for their training stuff for work. But I've noticed with these, the sound is pretty deep for the price that you're gonna pay. And I'm a pretty big headphone snob, so I really want to make sure that I hear all those deep bass tones as well as the high trebles. And these have really delivered on it. I have been super satisfied with them. Like I said, I'm a headphone snob, so if I don't like my headphones, I will retire them pretty quickly. And the fact that I still have these and keep these as my emergency headphones, I'd say that's a really good thing in my book. My sister's borrowed them too to go to the gym. She really likes them. Another thing about these is not only is the sound good, but they also stay in my ears when I run, and that is a big thing. That was why I ended up having to retire my Apple headphones, because they would not stay in my ears. Tried the AirPods, still didn't stay in my ears. My Raycons were the first set of earphones that I got that actually stayed in my ears when I ran, and these have been the only other ones since then that I've been able to put in my ears, not worry about it, and just go for my run. I don't worry about them falling out or anything. But yeah, I really, really like them. I would highly recommend them. I think I talk a little bit about the sound quality here in a little bit.
What I'm listening to. That being said, I have used these for running, podcasts, and for conference calls. I was most impressed with these for my conference call.
Oh, yeah, that is true. These were my conference calls. I don't have to take conference calls anymore.
They were so comfortable and easy to use during my conference calls.
I did used to use these for my conference call. I kept them in my office.
And they were super nice to use for the entirety of the call, so I was very satisfied with that.
And having comfortability during a conference call is really important. Have you ever tried any Beats? I have tried Beats. I have not personally owned any Beats, though. Both my brother and my sister owned Beats, and they enjoyed them, but I personally did not own any. So I couldn't really attest to the sound quality of personal usage of Beats, unfortunately. My siblings both really enjoyed them, but I will say once their Beats started to wind down in age, they ended up getting a different brand of headphones. I think my sister went with Apple, and my brother went with another brand that I could not tell you what it was off the top of my head, but both of them did end up going away from Beats, and their reasoning that they told me was that the sound quality, although it was good, it was a little higher price point than they could justify going back and getting them another one. So I hope that helps a little bit.
I have been
I love Bose. I swear by Bose. They're very expensive, but that is like
I said, for
peak tier headphones. I would really recommend Bose. If you're going for something that's going to be a more financially manageable situation, that is going to be a good step into something like Bose. The Trivets will be good. If you're looking for something that's going to sound exactly like Bose, unfortunately these are not going to have that sound, because Bose specifically, their headphones or their speakers are going to have a very characteristic sound about them that you're really not going to get with other brands. Same with Pioneer. You're not really going to get that same sound too much.
Very impressed with the
I have Bose in our SUV. Bose is amazing. It's amazing. Especially, that was what I had in my, I had a Volkswagen Beetlebug, and we ripped those speakers out, and we ended up putting Bose speakers in, and I loved them. They're wonderful. I've also had really good experience with Pioneer as well. I was disappointed in the Bose soundbar with our TV. However, oh really, Dragon Bloggers? That's kind of disappointing. That's a little disappointing. The earbuds have a 20% CPN. Yes, yes. I'm kind of disappointed for you with the Bose, but I've also never tried the soundbar. I've only ever tried their actual physical speakers and their headsets, and I've loved both of them. It was too much. His voice weren't clear. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And I know with soundbars, too, sometimes that technology can get a little wonky. Sometimes it's not going to be as good as getting, like, an actual tower or an actual headset, just because, you know, I feel like we're still working on that. Still working to make sure that those sound as good as the other kinds of speakers. Like I said, but if you're looking for a good step into really high-quality headphones for a economically friendly price, these are going to be really, really good. But like I said, don't go into them thinking that these are going to be a Pioneer, they're going to be a Bose. You know, those higher price, very characteristic speakers are going to have a very, like I said, a very characteristic sound to them. So if you're looking for that specifically, these I thought were just a very warm sound. They're very warm and deep, and which was perfect for working out. It was perfect for any EDM music that I was listening to, rap music, hip-hop, anything that upbeat that I was listening to while I was working out. They're also really good at canceling out outside sound, which I'm really bad. If I can hear outside sound, I'm going to pay more attention to that than I am going to pay attention to myself, which, you know, when you're working out, you need to pay full attention to yourself. Check in with yourself, make sure you're keeping up with your body, all that good stuff. So that's one thing about these that I also really like, is going to be the sound cancellation quality. For the price, you really can't beat it. You truly can't beat it. They're a really good set of Bluetooth headphones, for sure, for sure. Basis everyone here feels it. Yes. My feelings. Top one. Okay, cool. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Oh, and bam. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I've tried, my cousins goes, they were extremely high quality. Yeah, Bose to me is one of my top brands that I recommend to people if they're looking at speakers, which I believe there are a good chunk of Bose on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. I've not had to buy a new thing of speakers in such a long time. I think I got my Bose speakers that I have in my living room when I was like 16. That was my dad's big gift to me, and that's how long they've lasted. So they're absolutely wonderful. I swear by Bose as a brand. They're really, really good. And I used to work in sound actually for road shows. So I've worked with I worked at a venue, and I would work the people who came in, so I didn't travel with them, but I've worked like ZZ Top, Dolly Parton, Smash Mouth, all of them. I've been on like cable laying crews and like sound check crews, and I have noticed a big difference between sound quality of speakers over my days, and Bose just has been consistently very good when it comes to their towers and their headphones. But like Justin said, keep your eye out for that soundbar, though. Keep your eye out for that soundbar. You never know. The soundbar apparently is not as good. But if anyone has any more questions on these, please, please, please let me know. We will go over them, but I'll let you guys take a look at it while we're in the full screen again. But here's the case. Super nice and compact in comparison to my hand. It's nice. Very small. I don't really have to worry about it taking up any space in my room. Oh my gosh. I have a tiny room if this is taking up space in my room. In my purse or in my car, which like I said, I keep these now in my glove compartment in my car just to have a spare set of headphones because I can't go without music. I refuse to go into any store without having my headphones on. I work in retail myself. I don't want people to bother me. So that's where we're going to be. Definitely a headphone stop. You achieved that title. Thank you, PC Phil. I appreciate that. I was conflicted because I don't want to draw everybody knows, but paranoid that I might miss an emergency. Oh, yeah, with the sound cancellation, very much so. Especially, I've heard that worry from a lot of parents, too. These don't have a ability to adjust the sound cancellation quality. There are other headphones that offer that ability, but these do not, unfortunately. So this is just noise cancellation, and that's just because of the actual fit of the headphone. It's going to fit right into your ear. It's going to sit right there, and it's going to block out any other sound that I've had. So I use a bunch of straws. have an open ear. Yes, that is a very good suggestion. Check out that brand for sure if you haven't already. I've heard really good things about Shocks. Just like Raycon, I've heard amazing things about Raycon. I've enjoyed my Raycons a lot. And like I said, these to me have the same quality level as my Raycons, and they're going to be a little bit more affordable of a price, which is always wonderful. We love that. And if you're looking for something to keep as a spare, highly recommend these. These are awesome as my spare. I'm in my car, and I love having the option of being like, oh no, my normal headphones that I typically use aren't charged. I need to grab these, and I know that they're going to give me just as good of quality. And I always have them on hand. So that's always wonderful. Always wonderful. Alrighty, we're gonna take a look at our next thing on our carousel. We're actually gonna be looking at some acoustic panels, which makes me very excited. I get like stupid passionate about acoustic panels. Is that weird? Is that weird of me? So I actually kept two off the wall here. We've actually been working on, so I hope that you can't hear him, but my partner is actually right next door on his PC doing his thing, and we are both very loud people. We both have degrees in theater, so we need sound paneling where we share a wall and we're constantly both live. So these are going to be the Link Chance acoustic panels. I have had a good chunk of experience with acoustic paneling, be it the egg crate paneling, be it paneling in sound rooms. I've actually worked at my former college. I worked to relay the acoustic paneling in the practice rooms for the music department because I did vocal music for a really long time, and also worked within the scene shop crew. So I was one of the people that they sent in to take all of it down and put it all back up. So I've had a good chunk of experience with acoustic paneling, and I can tell you I have been absolutely floored with these. These are wonderful. So the really nice part about these are how sturdy they are and how porous they are. So let me get up close so you can kind of see those pores in the surface of the acoustic paneling. So that's what you want. You want this really porous surface because that's what's going to help absorb the sound and prevent the echo and prevent the feedback. So if you're looking to cover a space with these, you want to make sure that you have them touching. You want to cover as much of the surface as physically possible, because the more wall you show through these, the more ability for sound to ricochet back to you there is. So having a good solid porous material helps absorb that sound a ton. Are the Google Pixel Buds any good? Camden, I am not sure. Has anyone else in chat tried the Google Pixel Buds? I've heard good things from my friend. I have a friend who has a Galaxy and he enjoys them, but I personally have not tried any. That's an awesome shape and added bonus. Yes, Serene. Yes, they are. And they also come in a myriad of colors. We got the packet with white and black, which is really, really nice. I typically use black. I'm very boring. You can actually see behind me. And now I'm a bad girl and I left some space between. But that's because this wall is facing my outside. So I didn't feel like I really needed to. I was kind of going for more aesthetic. But on the wall that's right behind me, we have these lined up so that they are all touching, because this wall here is the one that I'm really concerned about. My boyfriend's very loud theater voice coming through the wall and vice versa. I'm sure he doesn't want to hear me on his side over there. Yeah, I don't think anyone covered the Pixel Earbuds. James did the Galaxy Buds Plus. I bet those are really nice, but I haven't known anyone to use the Galaxy. I know my friend who has used the Pixel Buds really enjoys them. He swears by them over Apple's earbuds, but I personally have not used them, so I can't really speak to them. But he has really, really enjoyed them. Those hexagon panels come in a lot of color, probably 12 per pack or 16 pack versions. Yes, they do. They come in blue, orange. There's also, let me look up what all colors that they have. Off the top of my head, I am not remembering. I know we got, there they are. Because this is the 2 for pack. So they come in black, red, white, and that's like solid packs. A charcoal color, blue, a water gray that looks gorgeous. It looks so pretty. And then we've got like a water gray red combo that's really pretty. So they have some nice pairing combos that are really good if you're looking up to dress up a space while also helping keep your sound contained in your room. These are a really, really good option. They add a lot more character to your room, a lot more, it's a lot more fun to look at rather than, you know, your standard egg crate paneling. And while egg crate paneling is good good to use. It just isn't going to give you as much porous surface as this. It's also not going to be as sturdy, which is really, really nice. Is he a streamer too? Yes, my boyfriend is also a streamer. He's a variety streamer. He likes to play a lot of platformer games. Right now he's playing Elden Ring, and I told him that he has a challenge to be as quiet as he possibly can while I do this. So he's been doing super well so far. So I told him if he can keep his rage contained for an hour, then I owe him a coffee. So nice headphones. Thank you. These are so these you can get these on Amazon as well. These are they're the Logitech, I always forget the number, G733. These are the Lightspeed. I have sworn by these. I used to use the Razer Kraken, and I enjoyed the Kraken a lot, but the problem was if I wore them past 10 hours, I was really tired and my neck was tired. Up until like my 6-hour mark, I was perfectly fine. And for a long time, my streams were around there and I could tolerate them. But once I started getting into streaming longer and also using my PC to do work during the day as well, I was wearing them for 12 plus hours and I needed something a little bit lighter on my head. And this is really nice with the elastic band at the top. That's my favorite part of them. I really like them. The sound quality is good. They're comfortable to wear. They don't sit heavy on my head. So if you're looking for some awesome wireless headphones, please check them out. Thank you, PC Phil. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, please check out the Logitech G733s. They're great. And they come in some fun colors too. They actually come in a color that matches my walls. I was so excited to get these headphones though, I was not willing to wait until the purple came back into stock. But they also have a really pretty blue color or a standard black. I've really enjoyed using them. They hold their charge for a long time and you can change the colors on the side, which is wonderful, and they're super, super comfy on. That's one of the main things that I look for with headsets. If you are anyone who wears headsets often or has ever worn headbands, you know that they can give you a headache from now and again, and I do struggle with migraines, so it's very important for me that I have a nice, comfortable headset. Keeps everything on lock. But yeah, so these acoustic panels, if you're looking for something fun to dress up your room and to insulate that sound, these are going to be amazing. I cannot recommend them enough. And one more thing that I forgot to mention that just totally slipped my mind, this is such a wonderful thing that they have done. These actually have an adhesive on the back. So you just peel that off right there, and it's just like one big sticker. And they're super easy to move around too. So we actually put some up on the wall in my boyfriend's room and ended up thinking to ourselves, oh, well, we need to kind of shift them a little bit so they'll take up more space and leave less naked wall. And we were able to pull them off the wall, put them back onto the wall, no problem, didn't fall, didn't have any problem with like paint coming off. So really, really nice, really enjoyed that. Good evening, JC Mama 3, welcome. I hope you've been having a good day so far. Sorry, I missed your message a little bit earlier. I'm keeping up with chat. All right, we're gonna take a stroll on over to our next up, we've got the, I think it's the neck fan is next. Yes, it is, which I have that one. So let me go ahead and get this all ready here. Put my acoustic panels down. Margaret, hello! This is really nice for $43 because a lot of them are like, yes, acoustic paneling can get so expensive so quickly. Please check them out. I have really noticed zero difference between these here and the super expensive ones that I installed in my college's practice rooms. Little to no difference, and these look cuter. So, you know, and these have the self-adhesive on the back. The ones that I put down did not, so we had to put the adhesive on, which was a big pain in the butt if you've ever done that. Whew, hated that. Don't you boys watch on Twitch? Let's see if I ran over to your friends. Oh, gotcha. Sweet, awesome. Alrighty, let me get this video rolling here. We're learning on the go, killing it, having a grand old time. All right, and then and put this in here. Beautiful. Whoop. You can hear me. Hee hee. Alrighty. There we go. Got that lovely face going there. We're just killing it with that face. She is serving. I don't know what she's serving, but she's doing it. All right. There we go.
So, firstly, I never even knew a product like this existed, and now I could never see myself going back. I have loved using this product, especially where everything's getting so hot lately.
Yes, it is. Okay, hang on.
And my air conditioner.
I will pause this real quick. It is a ranch bottle. I don't know if anybody in chat knows Eric Andre. I have a signed bottle of ranch from Eric Andre that says legalize ranch. I just keep it, I just keep it for good luck. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta keep your special bottle of ranch handy.
Conditioning broke last weekend, so this product has really proved its worth. And I would like to show you guys why it would be a good investment, especially with how hot everything's been getting lately. So before we get into that, I'm just going to show you the packaging that it came in, because it has some awesome quality packaging that you can actually use to store your neck fans. That's how I'm storing mine, because as you can see, it's got this kind of gummy,
oh my gosh, I like to mix my ranch with my
edge right here, and I'll get into that later, but my cats really love surfaces like that, so they always chew on them. So I actually keep my neck fan stored in here. When I'm not using it or when I am not charging it, it's going to go in this box here. So you just slide it out, and it has this nice, pretty little artwork in it.
So pretty.
You open up the
slick.
flap here.
Ooh, love her.
And it has the anatomy of your neck fan here, as well as this envelope has a user guide and everything that you need to get started using your neck fan, but it's super duper easy, very quick to set up and all that good stuff. So this is actually where I store my neck fan. As you can see, it can just slip right in.
Oh, I missed the mice.
That little slot
right
there,
about them a
and
little
then you
bit,
can just tuck it away
Camden,
later.
if you would like
This
to.
is where your charger
I've got both of them still around. If
goes,
you've got any
and
questions,
I
just
actually
let
have
me
it
know. I'm
pulled
more than
out
happy
so
to
that we can
answer
take a
for
look
you.
at it, and I didn't have to pull it out of the packaging because I didn't want to spend too long on that. But it is super cute, nice quality packaging that you can use to store your neck fan. So, firstly, this bad boy is bladeless. So if you have long hair or anything like that and you're worried about your hair getting caught, or
I don't
your
even
clothes
have
getting
long
caught,
hair,
or
and
even
I'm worried
earrings or
about my
something
hair
like
getting
that,
caught.
you don't have to worry about with this
surprised
because
you
there
still
are
have
no
it. You did that
blades
video. So
in
I
this neck
kept
fan,
it
which is really nice. It's a really nice
because,
safety measure
and
to take,
I don't
and
want
it really
to
pays off because you
embarrass
don't have
my
to worry
mother,
about
but,
any of that when you're
my
actually
mother
wearing
is at
it.
that age where
So
hot
some of the
flashes,
details of this neck fan,
they
so it has the
happen,
nice
they happen.
left and right
It's
markings so that you know
These
where
have been-
to
this has been
set
super
your neck
helpful to her,
fan,
so I
as
actually
well
grabbed
as
it back
a nice
from her.
bendable
I
edge
thought that I
here.
had given it
That's
away. I grabbed
that
it
kind
back.
of
I was
squishy
like,
gummy
I need
material that's
that
going to
neck
make it a
fan.
lot more
I'll just use it
comfortable
for the night. I
to
just
wear and a
wanna-
lot more
wanna have it for the night.
versatile,
I'll
a
bring it
lot
back
more
to you, but
different
she's
size
really loved
necks
it.
can
She likes
use
to
this
use it
neck
when she's on the
fan,
Peloton
so that's
as
always
well.
good. And then on the back here, we
but
just
yeah,
have one little
she's
charging
really
port,
enjoyed it.
and
She's
that
gotten
is
way
where
more
your
use out
charging
of it than
cable
I
goes.
did, and
Super
I'm so
easy
glad
to
that I was
plug
able
in,
to
and
give
then
it
it's
to
got a
her.
USB
Do you have a
end
YouTube channel or
that
a
you can
Twitch? I
either
do
charge.
have a
I
Twitch channel. I've
do
been
mine
working on
in
setting up a
a
YouTube,
charging
so
hub,
hopefully that'll
but
be
you
in the
can
works
plug
soon,
it
but I
into
do
a
have a
computer,
Twitch
it'll
assistant
charge. You
power.
can
If you
plug
wanna
it
check me
into
out,
an
I'd
actual
love to see
adapter
you
into
over
the
there.
wall, and it will charge. It's very versatile. You don't have to
could
worry
use one
about
for
anything
summer.
like
Margaret,
that.
It's
So
wonderful.
it
If you want
has
to know another
three
thing that's really
different
nice about
wind
this, I
settings.
did borrow it last
So
summer after giving it
you
to my
just
mother
hit this
because
one
we
button
did
that's
some
on the
outside
side here,
work.
the little power button.
So and I can show all this to you guys here in person. Let me switch this over. Thank you for being so patient with me as I learn the cadence of this as we're going back and forth. Again, loud compared to your voice, hard to hear yourself talking. Oh gosh. I will make sure that is fixed for the next one. I am so sorry. But yes, using that for summer, amazing. I actually ended up borrowing it from her for doing some yard work outside. We were working on my deck, pulling out some old panels that had rotted just a little bit, just replacing all the deck stuff. And I used this while we were doing that, and it kept me nice and cool. I'm also really prone to overheating as well. I bake in the sun. I don't know if you can tell. I'm surprised I'm not sunburned right now. And this was really, really helpful. Are you related to Justin or Dragon Bloggers? I met Dragon Bloggers through a Twitch team who is... Wait, can you hear me now? There we go. Okay, cool. I saw the message. I was like, wait, can you not hear me? I met him through a Twitch team and have been working with him for, it's been a little bit now, hasn't it, Justin? How long has it been? It's been a bit. I think it's been like almost a year, which is kind of wild to think about. That's kind of crazy. Holy moly. Well, we have to figure out what our 1-year product review anniversary is. But yeah, this was one of the earlier products that I actually received from him. And this was one of the products that I had a lot of doubts for. I'm not going to lie. I was like, neck fan? who needs a neck fan? I don't need a neck fan. And then I put it on once and I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. I kind of like this. Okay. It's super easy to put on. It's very flexible. So, you can kind of bend it to your needs as you wish. Like I said, it helps regulate your temperature, and if you can cool this part of your body down, it'll help cool everything down with it. It is wonderful. So if you're someone who is prone to getting super overheated, this would also be really good if you are intending on going out for like a long hike and it's super, super hot out and you just want to have that extra layer of protection just in case. Have it in your bag. It's super easy to pack away. It's just nice to have on hand. I have been so surprised at how much use it has gotten. Like I said, I ended up giving it to my mother, and she loves it. It is one of her favorite things. And I have borrowed it several times just for yard work, all that good kind of stuff. But yeah, April 12th, 2021 was your first... We just missed it! Oh, well, happy 1 year, my dude. It has been an honor. I have been having so much fun working with you. Justin is super fun to work with. I don't know how many other people were here work with him. He's wonderful. I've had such a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my neck in the summer. I'll turn the hose on. Yes! That's silly. That was the A power controller. Oh my gosh! Do I still have it in here? My KK slider controller. I don't know if I have it in here. I think it's in my living room. Yeah, I have a cute little KK slider Switch controller that was, I still use it. That is my only controller that I will use to play Breath of the Wild because I have experienced Joy-Con drift with everything else. Like, I don't know how many Switch players are in the chat right now, but the Joy-Con drift is real. The struggle is very real. And instead of purchasing a new one or dismantling it and cleaning it out, because I've heard that can help too. Usually the reason for Joy-Con drift is because dust particles get up under there. But I haven't had any problem with my Power A. It has been awesome. If you're looking for a really good handheld Switch controller, and it's the traditional style controller too. It's not going to be the two Joy-Cons, which I also enjoy more, especially for games like Breath of the Wild. I would highly, highly recommend it. It's my favorite controller by far. By far my favorite controller. So any other things before we move on to the next one? And like I said, if we want to go over some more stuff with the mice too, I'm more than happy to talk more about it. Do you stream every day? I stream as much as I possibly can. Typically it's 4 times a week. If I can stream 5 or 6, I do hop on there. I'm typically live on Sundays, Thursdays, Fridays for sure, and then I rotate off Tuesday, Wednesdays. So normally I would be live right about now, but we're doing our little reviews, so we're still live technically. We're still live. We're still doing it. We're still on the Tuesday schedule. But yeah, I play Dead by Daylight on Sundays, and then maybe another Dead by Daylight stream during the week, and then the rest is all Sea of Thieves. So if you're a pirate, please come hang out with me. I would love to meet more pirate friends. Yes, can you go over the mice a little more? I really like Razor. Yes, absolutely, Camden. Do you have any specific questions that you have on the mice, or do you want to I can go give you a rundown real quick of them. The two that we have today with us are the Razer Viper Mini, which is a cabled mouse. It's going to be this bad boy here. I touched on it a lot before, but the nice parts about this mouse is how small it is. I have more petite hands, so it fits in my hand a lot better. It also glides a little bit better than the Razer Viper standard, and that's just these white pads. I can't talk to these white pads here. Helped it glide a lot more on my mouse pad here, so I had really good experience with that. Which one is the mini, the maskless robot? So this one is the mini. This one is the Viper Mini. It is a cabled mouse. It does come with the traditional Razer cable with the nice coating, nice fabric coating. It is programmable. It does have memory, which that is something that the traditional Razer Viper does not offer. So that is one thing that this does have over it. And I have loved playing with this. My boyfriend uses the Viper as his everyday mouse. This was too small for his hands. So if you have a more large size hand, then I would highly recommend you take a look at the Viper instead if you are enticed by the Viper Mini. But if you have more petite hands, or if you're looking for something for like a child or a teenager for their first build, this is a really good option. Can I
I was just saying, from my experience with the regular Viper, it fits my hand pretty well, but I can tell that somebody with a slightly smaller hand, it may be like a bit much, especially with the extra buttons on the sides. And it connects to Synapse too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, both will connect to Synapse. Both are compatible with Razer Chroma, all that good stuff. But yes, I've really enjoyed the Viper Mini. I truly think that this is a great starter mouse too, because Razer's products are going to have a lot of longevity. I have never had a Razer product that has just stopped working on me and not been fixable. And their online service stuff, their tech help desk, is really, really helpful. I was mentioning earlier that I've had to call them for my monitor, my Razer Raptor, and they have been super good at getting back to me, opening ticket numbers, all that good stuff. I really, really like their products, and I stand by them. So this is a really good one. Like I said, it's going to have longevity. It's a really affordable price. I truly think that if I were to give a gift to a younger child or someone who has more petite hands, this would be absolutely wonderful. But like I said, it's going to be a little bit smaller. So if you're getting something for someone with bigger hands, then you want to look at the Viper, or you can check out the Basilisk, this is the one that I use every day. My everyday mouse is the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed. I'm tripping over all my words, so I'm making sure that I'm saying everything correctly. The co-founder of Razer passed away last week at the age of 81. I did see that. Well, he has helped contribute to some amazing products. Really, really enjoy it. I have never had a Razer product that I did not like. I've had Razer products that there would be things that I would update on them, and then immediately when the next version of it comes out, they've already made that update that I thought that it needed to be made. Like the Keo, there were a couple of things that I had with the Keo that I was like, oh, this could be a little bit more efficient, or this could be a little bit better, and then the second that they posted the new one, they had fixed everything. So they're super in touch with their consumer base as well. They want to hear feedback. They want to hear from everybody. So I highly recommend Razer. Sometimes their price points might be a little daunting, but I've really only had amazing experiences, and they do have a lot of products that are going to be a lot more affordable, especially through Amazon, where they can get it to you faster and all that good stuff. We really, really like these products. I'm holding my mouse in my hand. Let me back up here. Oh goodness, we have 2 days to play. This is Star Wars. Oh my gosh, I forgot May the 4th is tomorrow. I need to watch some Star Wars. I started a new Star Wars merch in our store. I did not see that. That's dope. I'll have to check that out immediately when I get off here. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I'm losing track now. I'm thinking about Star Wars. But so the Razer Basilisk, I really like this one. Firstly, I love the little there's like cat hair stuck to the tape because my cats share the room with me. Don't judge me and my cat hair mouse. So this little ridge that your thumb can sit on, I did not think that I needed that until I had it. I would not go to another mouse that did not have that little edge if I can help it. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. Sorry, keep it the word. Oh, you're okay. Do not apologize. You are all good, PC Phil. I'm enjoying getting to know you. Don't worry about it. I am excited for Star Wars Day. I literally keep forgetting what day it is. I need to watch some Star Wars tomorrow, and I need to eat some baby carrots. You guys keeping me in check, keeping me healthy, keeping me educated. But this one is going to be battery operated. That is the one thing that I would change about it if I could, which they do sell a Basilisk that is rechargeable, but this one, battery just goes directly in there. Your USB is going to fit right in that slot there. That's going to be what connects your mouse, obviously, to your PC. Super easy to connect, works through Razer Synapse as well. This is not going to have chroma capabilities like the Viper is, so the Viper is going to have that little Razer logo down there, lights up and all that good stuff. This one does not light up. That is one take back from it, but it is wireless, so if you're looking for a good option that's a little bit bigger for larger hands and that's wireless, this is going to be a really good option for you. I love the Pew 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 shirt. Yes! Yes, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm so excited to see this Star Wars merch. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, so I have thoroughly enjoyed both mice. They've been wonderful. Camden, if you have any questions on either of them, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. I used to keep the Viper as a spare. Now it's his, so I didn't have a spare. So I'm very glad that I've got the Viper Mini just as a spare, because you never know. One day I may be going live in the middle of some pirate nonsense and my mouse dies. It's good to have an extra mouse available if I don't have any batteries, because that has happened to me. That has happened to me. Oh my gosh. Whew. Right, what we got next? Oh, we got the hand massager. Let's go over that. That I actually gifted to my boyfriend's mother, and she swears by it, so I'm very excited to share this one with you guys. Let me pull it up here. I'm excited to see these merch shirts. I need to see this Pew 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 shirt. This sounds amazing. Properties. Oh, you guys, I'm really learning here. We're really killing it. All right, and we're going to make sure that this one isn't too loud like the last one. You guys are so patient with me, and I appreciate you guys. Y'all are wonderful. That was the one thing I was like, I don't work often with inputting different media. That's the one thing that I am not super adept at. And that's just because I am so used to only streaming my one game and not doing so. This is very good learning for me. All right. Let's get this one started. All right. Transition. And so let's check out this hand massager.
So it does come with this nice little
peep my cat.
Manual and
She's
all
just
that
hanging
good stuff.
out.
Comes with a
oh, there's the other cat.
Hi. Comes with a block for the wall, as well as nice USB charger here. This is how you
says,
actually
I just
charge
really
your
want to be
device.
on camera. I'm dying to be on camera, Mom.
Now you're so interested. So that's actually going to be the end that goes into your device here. So we're going to go ahead and take a tour. So firstly, it comes in this awesome carrying case. That's also super great for storage.
Thank you for curing my boredom. Camden, you are so sweet.
Super nice.
Man, Dragon and tacos. What?
And here is the device itself. So it's really compact.
Y'all go check for Dragon Bloggers merch out.
Nice
Let me know what you
screen
think.
On the front, so it comes with the different buttons. So this button releases the pressure. This one is how much pressure is being applied. You can actually have a heater running on this bad boy here to help work out some tension. You can set a timer,
really
and then
nice.
Of course the
really
on-off switch.
Really nice.
The charging port.
Especially, I learned if you are driving a long distance, if you have a long drive and you have your hands on the steering wheel.
Now you can charge your device, just plug it into the wall directly. It doesn't
just
take that
such
long
a
to charge.
niche
It's not bad
need,
at all.
but something
So
I never
turn
even
this
thought about
on
until it
here.
was like a thing.
And all of my cats have become very interested in the hand massager. So I actually have my wonderful boyfriend here is going to test this lovely product. So we are going to go ahead. Oh, we turn it on after his hand is in there. So this will release the pressure that was just applied. So this is actually a perfect example of how you use the device. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to stick his
I will
hand
say,
right
when I
on
filmed this, the main
device
reason
there.
that we had him try
And then
it
we're
was
going to
because I
press
had
the
acrylics on at the
on-off
time, and I was
switch.
worried that it wasn't going to be compatible with me having long nails. I was wrong. I was very wrong.
Now
So
it's going
I
to
ended
start
up, after
applying
filming
pressure.
this, I ended up trying it myself. I did not have acrylics at the time. I had
actually
SNS, which is typically what I do.
if you
So
want.
they were about the length that they are now, if that gives you any perspective on what I was working with, and everything was
Feels like-
perfectly fine. I was just overreacting because I had gotten my nails done the day before,
pressure's being put
and I
right
didn't
into
want to
the
have to go spend more
palm
money.
of my hand.
Yes,
and
$10
on the
off
other
clippable
side, it's kinda
coupon
like
for
it's
this hand
rolling,
massager. Please check it out.
Up and
Sorry, I missed your first
down.
year. I just got back. Oh, you are all right, Ed. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to meet you, Ed. Welcome. You know, the stream is
It
supposed
kind of
to,
feels
is it
like
close?
one
Yes,
of
we've
those,
got plenty of time. I haven't even noticed
those
what time we are
giant
at. We are just
massage chairs
rolling
in the
right
mall
along.
that you put
We
a
got
dollar
tons
in.
of products to get
But
through. We're just
specifically
hanging
on
out.
your hand.
It's very strange, but it actually feels kind of nice.
So the reason
Hey,
I
thank you,
wanted
Morris,
him
for the
to
follow.
test
Thank
this
you
is
so
because
much.
we
And
were in
Camden
the
as
industry,
well.
so he
Thank
actually
you.
uses his
Welcome,
hands a lot
guys.
more
It's
than I
wonderful
do,
to have
so
you
he's
here.
got a lot
I'm
more
so glad
tension
for
in
you
his
guys
hands,
to
so
be
I was
here
really
with
interested
us.
to see if this was something that actually helped. Would you say that this is helping relieve tension?
Yeah.
You can hear the surprise in
I
his
would
voice,
probably
like I
wanna
was
do
not
it for the,
expecting a hand
longer
massager to be this
setting,
good.
and maybe
Like I said, I ended up gifting this to his mother as like a pseudo Christmas gift, like a pre-Christmas gift, because they know that I do reviews, and I was like, I have this really good product I think that you would really like. Philip, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're so happy to have you here. Busy, how are you?
Like
oh my gosh, you want to know a funny story, Busy? Okay, so this will be very, very quick.
Well, if you're
let me pause that real quick. So, when I was a small child, I could not say the word dizzy, so I would always say I was feeling busy, like if I was dizzy. So that is an ongoing joke in my family. So anytime, and it's spelled that exact way, busy. That's the exact way that my dad spells it whenever he types it out in text message. Be like, oh, I'm so busy. It's very fun. Very fun. Thank you so much. I love your energy, PC Phil. You're a joy. Thank you. It's wonderful to meet you. But Busy, I hope you've been having a good day so far. We've just been going over these awesome products. We were talking about the hand massager just now. We can go back to this page. If anybody has any questions on the hand massager, I'm more than happy to answer. I made sure to follow up with my boyfriend's mom and ask her about the longevity. She said it's still working amazing. She uses it about once a week on her self-care days. She gives herself a little hand massage and paints her nails. This is a really good option, especially if you're looking for someone who maybe gets their nails done often or gets manicures done often and you want to save them a little bit of money. You can actually get them one of these as like a Mother's Day gift. Mother's Day is coming up, so definitely check that out for sure. Excuse me. But, yeah, so I'm someone that gets my nails done all the time. Having something like this is an absolute godsend. It helps save a lot of money. But we'll go ahead and we'll see if there's anything else on
someone
here
like
that
me and you like
I'm forgetting about.
Too. This would be something really
Darthwing Games, welcome. How are you? I hope you've been having a good day so far.
For you.
Be sure to hydrate always. I got my smart water because I'm a smart girl. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Voila.
Oh, Bumpy, you can see where it.
Oh yeah, you can see where the.
Yeah, you can
so
see
it's
that.
kind of like it's a traditional massager. So if you've ever worked with a massager before, you know how they have the bumpy rollers on the inside of the massager. It's gonna have that same kind of technology. They're just gonna be much more petite and sensitive because it's right on your hands.
It's good. I like it. It's got my seal of approval.
It was super easy to set up too. It didn't require any charging to use for the first time.
Yeah,
but of course, after that, you need to
go right in.
It doesn't take too long to charge or anything.
Which we
like
love
that.
a product that you don't have to charge
super
before
nice.
you use
The
it.
inside is a nice fabric. You can actually like see in there those little bumpies on the inside.
It's got the nice foam lining to help kind of cushion your wrist a little bit when you're using it.
Super cool.
Add this to the list of products that Dragon Bloggers has showed me that I did not know that I needed or did not know that someone in my life desperately needed. The hand massager, the neck fan. With some high quality H2O. We got that
super nice.
smart
I think this would be a really good gift
the only thing fancier is Fiji. If I'm feeling hoity-toity, I'll go get some Fiji water.
Treatments or manicures or things like that. Like I know a lot of people who love painting their nails and things. This would be an awesome gift for them because I don't think they would ever think to get it for themselves.
Right.
You know.
There we go. But yeah, if there are any questions on the hand massager, I am all ears. Please let me know. Also, Camden, if there's anything else you want me to touch on the mice that I wasn't able to get to, please let me know. I'm always happy to double back around for you. Next up, we do have the hat. We're gonna take a look at this really cool hat. Guys, I'm excited. Okay, hang on. Let me get this stuff loaded up. Oh, I'm ready for this freaking hat. I am so ready for this hat. Let's see. Ta-da! Alrighty. Oop. I can't expand it without accidentally turning it on. Don't worry, we'll get there. We're getting faster. Alrighty. There we go. Let's switch on over. Boop. Alright. Let's check this out. Is here. That means that we're starting to gear up for horse racing season, which means Derby is coming right around the corner. If you are I'm a Kentucky girl, so Derby is very important in my household.
Boxed up all nice. So
I have you on my Twitch list. Thank you so much, Guillermo. Thank you. We appreciate it. You're awesome. types of hats. You know,
I
make
love
sure
horse
lots of
racing.
space to store them, and you want protection.
I actually come
around
from
them.
my mother used to
But, oh
jump
my gosh,
tracaners.
isn't
That
it
was her. She had
cute?
several
So this hat is
horses
one of the
that
ones
she
that's
used
gonna
to
be
jump
actually
jump
on
competitively.
a headband here.
Big
very
fan of
excited to try it
horses.
out
They're
and see
so
how it
sweet. They're like
feels.
big grass dogs.
It's got the cute little feathers, and we love the little fishnet details. And
Yeah, when
the
he asked
velvet
me if I wanted to
bow.
cover a
got the
derby
black
hat, I was like,
because think
absolutely,
black
I will
go with
cover
a
a
lot,
derby
and I'll be
hat.
able to use it
Always
for
need a
other
derby hat.
occasions. But let's go ahead and try.
It's actually sitting at in my sister's room right now because she borrowed it for
my
a
gosh.
sorority event.
So cute. I love it. This is perfect if you're looking for something. The first thing I thought of when I saw it was like, oh, this would have been perfect for my costume department. So if you're looking to outfit a costume,
if you ever want to
department
donate
for
something to
maybe,
a costume
your
department,
local
which all
community
local
theater
theaters
and you
really,
want
really
something to donate,
appreciate.
this is something very
Something like
versatile
this
that
is
could be used for
amazing.
a lot
Or
of
if you work
reasons
in a
while you're
theater
on
department
stage.
yourself, this
It's
is
also a
awesome
really
to give to a
nice price
costume
point if
department
you're
because
looking
they can
for
use it for a
something
myriad of
to wear
reasons.
to
You
a
can use it for a
derby
funeral
party
scene,
or
you can use it
something,
for a
grab
horse
mint
racing scene.
juleps,
There's a
huge.
lot of use that you can put into this
I
hat.
absolutely love this. It's oh my gosh, I can't talk. I absolutely love this. It's wonderful. It's super adorable. Highly recommend the velvet. Feels
I'm
super
so
nice.
ready
The
for
hat
derby
itself
season.
feels like a good quality.
My family is from Tennessee. Hey, no
And it
way,
doesn't feel
random.
like it's going to put
Are
too
you
much
still in
pressure on my
Tennessee?
temples, so
I am
excited
still
to
in
wear it
Kentucky.
for a
I'm
longer
still that
amount of
Kentucky
time
girl.
Because this headband
Get your
itself
fancy
has enough
hats ready.
flexibility
Yes,
in it that I feel
Saturday's
like I can wear
derby,
this all
right?
day
I'm
and
pretty
not
sure.
worry about getting
Yes,
a headache or
yes.
anything.
We already
That's
announced
usually
that.
what
We
hinders
already
me
announced
from
that in
wearing
chat.
the
I
headbands.
missed it because
So I think that's going to be a nice
She
little
used to
touch
go
on
to the
there. But
Del Mar
like I
racetrack
said,
over here
if you're
before
looking for
COVID.
something to add to a
COVID
costume
ruined
department,
everything,
maybe
didn't
your
it?
own personal costume
Well, I hope that
collection,
she's able to
or
go
you're
again
just looking for
soon because
something
horse
for a
racing is a
fun,
lot
festive
of
derby
fun.
party,
Horse
or
racing
maybe
is
a more hoity-toity,
super.
like,
It's like going to a baseball
country club
game.
level
It's kind of
party.
like you make it
This is
into an
perfect for
all-day
you.
event. At least we do here in Kentucky. So you get dressed up all nice, go hang out with your friends. Maybe if you're over the legal drinking age, get a little bit, get a little bit tipsy, have fun, watch the horses. But I loved that hat. It's super comfortable to wear. It's hats like that come with the headband strap. Sometimes they pinch on my head a little bit too much, which if you're going to be wearing them all day at, like, let's say a horse racing event, which is typically what you would see hats like that worn to, you want them to be nice and comfy. You don't want it to be pinching on your head. And I wore it, I was very silly. I wore it around the house for a little bit just to make sure that it wasn't pinching before I did my review. And then my sister, who wore it to her sorority event, said it was amazing, had no problems with it whatsoever, and it was wonderful. When you started the video, I thought I accidentally paused it. Oh, no! Nope, I'm in Alaska. Alaska sounds beautiful. I would love to be able to visit Alaska. I have several followers from Alaska, and they tell me all the time about the weather up there. It seems so intense. But welcome in from Alaska. That's awesome. I hope that you at least enjoy living in Alaska. It looks beautiful. I would love to be able to visit. Biggest pregame in the world. Yes! Have to get that mint julep. Oh my god, if you guys have never had a mint julep, please do. They're so good. Last year, my boyfriend and I grew our own mint in like a little Arrow grow station, which I'm sure you could probably find on Amazon. I think we got it like Kohl's or something like that. But we grew our own mint and made our own mint juleps, and it was so good. So good. Would highly recommend. Oh, please have a mint julep if you haven't already. And you're above the legal drinking age. But seeing as the derby is on Saturday and it is only Tuesday, you still have some time. If you press that express shipping, you'll be able to get your derby hat in no time. And these are a nice, affordable price for a derby hat. They look like they have some longevity to them. Like I said, I've only owned it for probably about a month now. I think it's about how long I've had it, and it's lasted. But I highly recommend it. I think it's going to be one of those hats that I'll be able to bring back out of my closet. And I'm able to loan out for events because it's a very characteristic looking hat. So I'm very excited to have it on my person. If you're looking for a good hat, please check it out. The velvet was good quality. The feathers are super cute. I will say, if you have a cat though, please keep that hat away from your cat. Gotta sober up for Mother's Day on Sunday. Yes, hydrate. Get you that smart water before you go to the derby. Please. Gotta be cognizant for Mother's Day. Gotta be awake for that brunch. For sure. Which, speaking of Mother's Day, if we have any mothers in chat, happy early Mother's Day. Taking the wife and mother-in-law out for brunch Sunday. Yes! I hope you enjoy your brunch. What's everybody's favorite brunch food? I'm a big shrimp and grits lady. Alrighty, we're going to move on to our next product. I actually have it here with me. It is the dog dryer, but we'll go ahead and we've got the video as well. But I'll show you guys...
I'll show it to you guys IRL, as well as we'll get some video action going in here, because we got some cute little footage of my dog taking a bath, which you can't miss it, you know? It's very important. Very important to watch Hopper take a bath. He's a very good boy, and he deserves all of the love and praise. He's my best boy. Oh my gosh, there was a toy that Dragon Bloggers sent us for our cat that was a little like motorized fish, and our dog ended up loving it more than our cat did. He played with it until he tore it to bits. I was like, Hopper, dude, are you serious? Oh, bless him. Bless him's little heart. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and get this rolling here. Here we go. We're getting quicker. We're getting faster. We're killing it. All right. Here we go. And boop.
Hi, I'm Deer. I'm going to be showing you guys this awesome
you can
pet
see,
blow
there's
dryer,
the very, very good boy. Yes, the leisure floppy fish toy. If you're looking for a fun toy for your animals, please do it. It was, oh my gosh, every day that they owned that thing was an adventure, because the cats would play with it for probably about 20 minutes, but the second that Hopper heard the little like motor of the flipper, he'd be like, everybody get out of my way, I need the fish toy.
There's a lot of fur on that guy there. So hopefully this is something that makes the process a little bit quicker, and he'll hopefully enjoy it as much as when he gets blow dried by my
Looks like a fog machine.
Alright.
It's nice and compact. It has the nice little handle on it.
Spent too much time on the installation. But I think that this is going to be super easy. So it comes with the manual. It is basically what looks like to be 3 parts. It's going to be the main house of the actual mechanism of the blow dryer, as well as the tube and the little like blow dry tip.
Oh my gosh, the thumbnail for this one was so precious.
the color.
Hopper in the tub. Oh, my beating heart.
A fog machine, or
melt
maybe
your heart.
the little device.
Thank you. I will let him know. He's a very good boy.
We love that. All right, so
Hopper.
I'm just gonna take this. Let me make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. I don't want to break anything. Make sure we're doing it right.
Always read your instructions on your dog dryer before you use it.
So then this just goes right in here. You turn it to lock it, so it just slides into those little notches there. And then you're already all set. So you've got these different tips on them. I'm not sure. I'm sure that it's kind of the same deal as like with a human blow dryer. Different tips are going to be for different kinds of fur.
So these tips here, I will actually go over as well so that you can actually like see them. Let me switch over to our other screen here. That way you can get a better view. So I've gone ahead, put it all together. It's really nice because you can actually tuck the cable right there on the top. But let me show you the other extensions on it and explain them a little bit more in depth, because in the video I didn't go as in depth as I should have, I think, because these actually have a lot more capabilities to them than I touched on. So this guy here is referred to as the finger nozzle. So it's gonna, much like having fingers, it's gonna be very close to like what you would use for curly hair, for a human blow dryer. So this is going to distribute the air. You can use this for small dogs and large dogs, but it's just going to distribute your airflow through a little bit more space. So this is really good if you have ample time to dry your doggo. This is going to be really good for that. It's going to help disperse that air really well. This is going to be the cone nozzle. So the cone nozzle, in the actual manual for it, says it's really good for cooling down the air if you are in colder weather. I can't think of the words. If you're in colder weather, this is going to help warm air. Gosh, can't talk. My goodness. But another thing that I noticed about this that they did not touch on, this is amazing for blowing out the undercoat of your dog. My parents have a Bernese Mountain Dog, and this blew what was left of his winter coat while we're in the shedding season. We're about to exit shedding season. This was really helpful at blowing out the last little bit. So this will actually be going to them after I am done with it, because I don't want to part with it. I enjoy my doggy blow dryer, and my dog likes to be blow dried. But yeah, this was really, really helpful for Harvey, their Bernese Mountain Dog, in getting that that undercoat out. Welcome, Coach Mike. How are you? I hope you've been having a good day. I really like the elk picture on the back. Thank you. I actually got that from IKEA like many, many years ago. That was the first piece of art that my boyfriend and I got together when we moved in together. All right. Last two nozzles to show you guys. So we've got this like the wide flat nozzle, which is going to be amazing for large dogs. So like my dog, he's about 75-ish pounds. So this is perfect for him. If you've got a bigger doggo, if you've got a smaller doggo, then you want to go with the smaller tip one. These are really nice for fast drying if you need to get your doggo dried real quick. Or if you have a small animal, you can also use this smaller one. So if you need to blow dry your cat or a puppy, any little babies, these are really good. They recommend that you have it on a more quiet setting. That way you don't scare your animal as much as you possibly can prevent that, because, you know, loud noises are spooky. And then before I go back to the video here, I'll just kind of show you guys the top of this. So it does come with 6 buttons. So these buttons here are going to be how hot or cold your air is. You've got your little, your screen here that's going to indicate what you're working with. This is going to be your fan speed, power button, and then this button up here is actually very important, and I did not touch on it on the video. That's why I wanted to pause the video and touch on it here. It's going to help with the shine of your doggo's coat. So it's going to help prevent static, all that good stuff. So it's really good to have that button pressed down, especially if you have a dog that has really thick, coarse fur. It's going to be amazing to use for that. And there is a $20 off coupon. Please, please, please check it out. I love this doggy blow dryer. Let me take us back to here, and I will kind of just jump forward a little bit past our installation. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Kind of show you that. Dogs are dogs that have thinner fur, and then we've also got the it's like pause button over here. So so we are all set, ready to go. Let's get Big Boy in the bathtub, and then let's give this a try. I think it's bath time. Scrub a dub.
Yeah, you're such a good boy.
We don't mind baths. We're a pretty good boy about it. Also for humans use, right? You could.
So
you could if you need an industrial size blow dryer, or if you yourself are scared of how loud the blow dryer is. All right. Got all my this bad boy will get you. This is a one.
So we did a towel
and it's a lot lighter than you would think. Like I didn't have any trouble storing this on the high shelf in my pet closet
nozzle
here.
that we picked and why. So this comes with the 4 nozzles.
Detach that hose.
This
is
nozzle
really nice.
here is designed to cool airflow. So we won't be using this one today. This one you can use for smaller dogs. This one is for quick dry for bigger dogs.
Yeah, so that's what we ended up using was this big nozzle here, because I did have plans later in the day. I didn't have all day to dry my doggo. And as you can see, he's a German Shepherd Black Lab. So his outer coat is going to have the water resistancy of a lab, and then his undercoat is just like
and what is the
thick German Shepherd undercoat.
What's the one with
Beautiful
the multiple
fur baby. Thank you so much. He's such a sweet baby.
Sort of device?
I don't know where he is. I tried to call him in here to say hi.
As the finger nozzle, which is designed to disperse the airflow. This nozzle is great for larger dogs, and also
so the felines are adorable. Thank you. I have 2 cats. I have Lori and Bean, and they're the light of my life. They're so sweet.
Your airflow. It's kind of.
I don't know if anybody else here has a Siamese cat. Talkative little babies. He never shuts up. I feel like Shrek. It's getting him to shut up. That's the trick. He sings the song to his people all day long.
Come on in. Good boy.
Hi. All right.
We were a little wary of it at first because the tube is a little scary. We're used to it. He'll go between my legs and I'll use my.
Oh, he's a little nervous.
On him. There, see, he goes right between the legs.
He does this with your blow dryer too. Goes like between the legs. Come on, sweet guy.
Come on.
Oh, we're so brave. We're giving it a try. We're doing our best. Yeah, turned down turned up the heat a little bit to get it closer to room temperature to help him feel a little bit more comfortable.
Not so cold for him.
Tube's a little scary.
There you go. Right between the legs.
There he goes.
Oh my goodness.
I put Bean in the back. There he is.
This is much easier than using my own hairdryer.
And that's me speaking at my normal volume too, like I am right now. That is
gotta dry off that dog
louder. You can tell how quiet the blow dryer is. This blow dryer was made with the dog's intentions in mind, not with human intentions
Oh, it's actually like
love that in a pet product. Something that's already going to accommodate for what they know your pet's going to be feeling when you use the product. Love that. It's very approachable.
You're going to be so fluffy.
He looks so disinterested.
We're still a little nervous.
Yeah. We're getting our butt blow dried.
Very different from Mom's blow dryer. It has a big, like, tube on it.
Yeah.
You ever just look at your own animal and you're like, oh,
honestly, this is pretty high grade. I could see even like a vet office or a dog groomer using this very
I got
effectively.
my cat tower behind me. It's the only way to keep them from sitting right in front of my monitor.
Okay.
All right. You're all done. You did so good.
And he's so shiny.
Laugh, is that it?
So pretty.
Good
So,
boy.
what do we think?
Ooh, we do big shakes.
We came around to it. It was kind
do
of
big
big and a
shakes.
little scary at first, and we came around to it. We like the feeling of our fur being blow dried. It's nice. But the
Gotta
big
sit in
tube
Mom's
was
lab
a little
afterwards.
frightening at first, but now we're obviously
Obviously.
very chill with the tube. But overall review, I think it went really, really well. It's easy to assemble. It's easy to move. It comes with a nice little handle. It's a nice compact design. You only have the 3 parts. The tip,
He's like,
tube,
all right,
and
am I
the,
done?
the
I am
actual
also a
device
dog
itself,
person,
so it's
Dizzy.
super
I
easy
love
to
my
store.
2 cats very,
It's not
very much, but something
loud,
about
which is
dogs,
one
I just
thing
get
that I
them.
was
You
a
know,
little
I just
concerned
get
about,
them.
because a lot of dogs can be very
Right? He's like,
sensitive
I'm a
to
lap
noise.
dog.
Isn't that right, baby?
Obviously,
But he did great.
judging
He
by my
wasn't really
size.
terrified of the noise or anything. We just had to get used to the actual physical tube.
Hi, sweet
But I
guy.
think we really enjoyed it. This would be an amazing gift to give a dog owner, because, like,
Especially if you
that
have
getting
any
a
friends
little
that have a
doggy
dog
blow
with
dryer
a
would
thick
be something
undercoat.
That would be, like,
Oh my
super
gosh,
convenient, but this was way
lifesaver.
easier than using my blow dryer or towel drying. I would recommend using the doggy blow dryer like you would your own blow dryer. So kind of rough
Towel
dry
dry it
the
a little
dog.
bit
Make sure
first.
that you
I love my
get as
3
much
Boston
water,
Terriers. Oh my
taken out of
gosh,
the towel as
Kiwi gives
possible,
me
and then
life.
Start going
Oh,
at it. It's
I'm
really
such a
nice
Kiwi
that you
stan.
can adjust the temperature as
I'm
well,
such a
because
Kiwi
you know
stan.
having the temperature closer to his actual temperature helped a lot, and that calmed him down, and he really liked that. So super easy to blow him out. This would be an amazing gift, especially for someone like my parents have a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Yep.
So like
Shout out to
anything that has
Harvey.
that, like, massively
Shout out to the
thick
big boy,
undercoat, which he
which
gets
bless
from his
Harvey's
German
heart, he had to
Shepherd,
go on a big diet.
daddy. So it's
Harvey was
easy
a
to
little
blow
bit
the fur out
chunky,
as
so
we
we had
were
to put him
blow
on a
drying
little
him,
diet.
even though
Bless him's
we
little heart.
brush him
Well, it's
all
a
the
big
time.
heart.
We
He's
were
a big
still
boy.
getting out big chunks of
Harvey's
that
very
undercoat
close
that's
to
coming
100
out for
pounds,
spring
big
and
guy.
summer. So it was really, really nice and very convenient. I would highly recommend it. Super awesome little puppy blow dryer.
Yes. Beautiful. Any questions for the puppy blow dryer? Like I said, if you have a young puppy, speaking of puppies, which we all know that all dogs are puppies, Anakin, but if you have an actual young doggo that you want to get used to getting groomed, having one of these is really nice. I've had a lot of friends tell me that was one of the main hurdles that we had with Hopper when I started using my blow dryer on him, was getting him used to just the sound, because the air is not as scary, I feel like, to them. The sound is what's very scary, because they hear everything so much more clearly than we do. So starting your puppy at a young age with a blow dryer is really going to help with them being comfortable going to a groomer or being groomed by you. It's going to make a world of difference. So we started blow drying Hopper when he was about 2, and I wish that we had started when he was a baby. What, for sure. I love it so much, but I have no clue how Amazon came to live streaming. Isn't it wild? It's wonderful for actually getting in touch with people to talk about the products. I feel like that's one thing with online selling that it lacks. I've worked in retail this is my 9th year in retail. Woo! And being able to actually show the product and speak to it can make a world of difference. Like, I specialize in hiking and travel equipment in the job that I have now, and the amount of times that I've had someone call me at my store and ask me, hey, I'm looking at this pair of pants, or hey, I'm looking at these trekking poles. What would you recommend? What are they like? And I'm able to talk through it with them on the phone, and it really helps with solidifying their decision on whether or not they want to purchase it. So it's really nice that Amazon has this, because it's a great way for us to get in touch with you guys and actually speak to the products and answer your questions. For sure, for sure. Well, any questions on the doggy blow dryer, please feel free to ask. I'm not sure where my doggy is. I'll call him one more time. We'll give third time's the charm. Hopper! He's probably taking a big old nap is what he's doing. But, get all this out of the way. We'll move on to our next one. We've got the Flybird pull-up bar, which I ended up gifting to my younger brother, and I will tell you why. This is the most compact and easy to set up pull-up bar I think I've used in a very long while. Does it have a suction mode? I am actually not entirely certain. Let me check we got our little manual here. Let me check. I don't believe it does. Because there is no place for a bag on it. But let me make entirely certain. No, it does not. There is no suction mode, so it is not going to work as a vacuum would, which could be inferred from it not having any sort of vacuum bag on it, but I wanted to be absolutely positively certain before I spoke on it. But no, it does not have a suction function. When it comes to blow drying your doggo, with this not having some sort of suction function, that's probably because you want to blow the under fur out. Now, I'm not a groomer, so so take this with a grain of salt. But you want to blow the undercoat out, and then you can collect it and then use a vacuum to clean the rest of it up. Usually when we blow dry our dog to get the undercoat out, we're going to take him outside, because the nice part about doing it outside, you don't even have to worry too much about cleaning up that fur, because it's really good nesting material for birds. So another thing that you can do, if you have ever seen one of those little toast holder things that you can hang on the tree, or you can put like a piece of bread and it's like a little grate. If you get one of those and take your dog's undercoat and just put it in there, birds will take from it and they'll use it to build their nests, which is a really nice way to put your doggo's coat back into the environment and provide some nice insulation for some sweet growing birdies. Yes. That would make more sense. Suction cup thing. Yeah, it would probably alarm the doggo a little bit, but like I said, there are tons of other options for what you can do with that fur. You can let it go. You can collect it yourself and you reuse it for if you want to use it for bird nesting. Vacuum it up. I have like a vacuum attachment that I use for my car outside. That's usually, if we end up vacuuming up his fur, that's usually what we end up doing. But yeah, so it's only gonna blow, but you do have the different levels of heat. You do have the different levels of how hard the air will actually blow. So if you need to really get right in on that fur, you can, for sure. Because some dogs are going to have a much thicker undercoat. So your German Shepherds, Bernese Mountain Dogs, all of them, you're going to have much thicker undercoat than you would with like a Great Dane or something that has very short fur, obviously. So you'll be able to adjust the settings on your doggy blow dryer accordingly to accommodate for your best friend and make sure that you get them the right thing that they need. For sure. All right. Go in here. And we're getting quicker. All right, so next up we have the Flybit bar, unless we have more questions on anything that we've already covered, anything about the mice, anything about the neck fan, acoustic panels we've talked about, hand massager, derby hat. For if anybody's going to the derby this Saturday or going to a party, which I know I will be, once I get off work, I have to work until 9:30 on Saturday. Ugh. Gross, but hey, I got the derby party that I'm going to look forward to afterwards, even though the derby will be over by the time I get off work. You know the party's still going to be going strong. We got those mint juleps we got to dig into. Yes. All right. So let's check out here. This is the, ooh, we love that face. I have been serving in every video. Oh my God. So we're going to be checking out this, the pull-up bar. Like I said, I really like this pull-up bar because it's a nice compact design. I actually ended up giving it to my brother who's off at college. He plays baseball for his college. He's on scholarship, so his health and keeping active is very important to him. And with a lot of the COVID restrictions that they've had, the gym has gone from being open to being closed, to being open to being closed. So he told me it's been really nice to have the option to be able to work his upper body by using the pull-up bar in his dorm room. So he's gotten so much use out of it. He has raved to me about it, so I'm very excited for you guys to see it. But I'll touch a little bit more on its installation and everything in the video, but I'll go ahead and let that speak for itself here. Let me get in and pop.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be demonstrating this awesome pull-up bar here. So I've gone ahead and taken it down. It's super easy to install and put up, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It does come with a manual to teach you how to do it as well.
The manual's like one page. It's so easy to use.
So you want to make sure that it's the right length.
10% off the Google coupon for this pull-up bar as well. If you're looking for a nice travel size pull-up bar, something you can pack with you, something that's reliable, that you don't have to worry about pulling off. My brother is 6'2", and he is able to use this. Has had no problems with it slipping or anything like that. He swears by it, and he's had several of his fraternity brothers try it as well. All of them with very athletic bodies who have been able to use the pull-up bar and have no problems whatsoever. I know that was one fear that I had when I started using pull-up bars a few years ago was like, you need to find one that's for sure going to stay sturdy and not damage your door frame, for one, especially if you're in an apartment or a dorm room that you do not actually pay for, as well as supporting your weight and making sure you don't fall and injure yourself. Those are the two things that you look for in a pull-up bar, and this one delivers. You can see me do some very teeny tiny pull-ups. Very teeny ones. I've gotten a lot better since this video too.
It's nice and secure. Like I said, super easy to install as long as you get this.
I'm working on my yoga.
Facing down before you actually pin it. But super nice pull-up bar. It's nice and cushy right here, which gives you a lot. What's the word? Helps with your hands, because there are some pull-up bars that don't have that cushion on it, which makes it harder to grip.
Grip and support was the word I was looking for. So yeah, we got the fly bar. Are there any questions? Anyone has anything about the fly bar? Like I said, it's super, super nice, especially where my brother has, he travels and he's at school. It's really nice for him to have because he can take it to and from school as he needs, and it's available to him if for some reason he's unable to go to the gym. Because like I said, you know, with the way the last few years have gone, you don't know what's going to be open. So it is nice to have the option for him, definitely. Well, if there are no questions on that, we'll kind of dwindle on it a little bit. But we've gone through the mice, we've gone through some headphones. Like I said, if there's anything we need to double back around, I'm more than happy to talk about them. I've got them all still here with us. And if that is all that we really have for the pull-up bar, we'll move on to our next thing, which is going to be the LXY vegan leather bag, which we love that. I try my best not to use as much animal products as I possibly can. Now, I am not going to sit here and say that I use no animal products. Of course, I've got my leather purses, you know, but it is nice when you're able to limit and get good quality vegan leather. We love that. So I'm excited to share the next bag with you guys. It's absolutely wonderful. Let me go ahead and get it all set up here for us. And I am pretty persnickety when it comes to my my bags and my backpacks and all that good stuff, because I want to buy things that last a long time. So I am the kind of bag snob that I tend to gravitate towards name brands that are heavily trusted, like Coach, things like that, just because I would rather spend more on a bag and have it last longer than less on a bag and not have it last as long. This vegan leather is such good quality. I was actually very surprised. I don't like to go for products that I don't think are going to last me a long time, regardless of their price. And I was kind of shook at how nice this bag is. I actually ended up gifting this to my sister, who still has it in her possession. We got a couple other bags from LXY as well that I ended up donating to my local high school.
Excuse me, oh my gosh. And I actually received a letter, it was I think 2 weeks ago, thanking me for the donation and saying that the backpacks were getting used and that the students love them. So super excited to share this one with you guys. If you're looking for a good quality vegan leather bag, this one's amazing. So here we go. Let's go ahead and switch over. Okay, all right.
Leather, don't worry, this bag does work for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it, unbag it, unpackage it. Ooh, it already feels
Oh my gosh,
really nice.
flashback to
So it
winter.
comes in this really nice packaging. Just slides right out. Ooh, that's super pretty.
Like, look at the quality of
nice
that leather.
Clasps there, the nice
leather is so
clasps.
nice.
They seem to work really, really well.
I was
Looks like you can
genuinely shocked at how pretty it is. And it's that nice, like almost a maple color.
What would this be called? Little bag flap.
Matches a lot. Perfect size for a laptop.
Oh, I didn't realize it came with a zipper on the inside. That's super nice and really good, especially for like pickpocketing and things.
Yeah, if you're traveling,
there's like a
heed my warning. Make sure all your bags are
there are a lot of features on this bag. Okay, so first, let's go over these little clasps on the side here.
Expect it to happen to you until it does happen to you, and then you're like, oh, I should have had a bag that was pickpocket proof.
So I'll go ahead and undo both of those so we can take a look inside the bag. The
like
stitching
some, nefarious people
really
that I learned
well
when I studied abroad, they will take advantage if they know that you are a tourist and that you are enamored with sites or that you have your attention on something else. It's super important to make sure that you've got all your
couple of pockets and you can put some pens or like chapstick, cell phone, things like that. It's super deep.
Which, on that topic too, this is a really nice bag for traveling because it can double as a professional
like all of the inside fabric is
really
nice. It feels
for
like
just
a very
toting
good
your
quality, and all
everyday
the
stuff.
zippers
But
are
if you
zipping
are
really
traveling
well and
on
easily,
work,
and that's always
this is
good.
really nice. You can take your laptop with you, notebooks,
like
pens,
some
all that
bags,
good
you can
stuff,
get a
and look
really
very
bad
nice and
zipper,
professional
and then
while
you're
doing
like,
it. And like I said before, if you are ethically opposed to leather goods, this is an amazing option that has immense durability to it.
Secret zipper.
I have heard nothing but good feedback for the longevity of this bag. I actually, this was one of the things that I gifted to somebody, and then I said, oh, I should have kept that, because this is a really nice bag, but it has the 10% off clickable coupon too, so.
Really?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Awesome.
Or that was for the
I
fiber.
really like
so
this
sorry.
bag. This is really, really nice. And I think like it's a nice touch too. How like
we're stumbling.
Minimal the branding is.
Gosh,
like,
my dog really makes an entrance in every single video. I ask him to come and hang out with us for stream.
Yeah, this is a super nice bag. I feel like this would have been really nice had I been in college. I'm kind of excited to put my iPad in here and maybe use it to go to work or things if I want to take my iPad to work. Maybe watch some Netflix at work. Be super nice. That'd be a really good office bag if I had an office job too.
Good office bag, good travel bag. Really good quality. Really enjoyed using it. And kind of bummed that I gifted it. Kind of bummed. Do you ever have that one thing that you're like, oh, so-and-so would love this thing, and then you give it to them and you're like, but I also would love that thing. That was one of those bags. So if there's any questions on that, please let me know. It has tons of room on the inside. Like I said, I could fit my laptop in there, some extra notebooks, pens, extra paper, all that good stuff. If you're planning on traveling, it's got a lot of zipper protection, and the zippers themselves were good quality, which is another thing that I always look for in my bags, because zippers are going to be one of the first things. Zippers and seams. When you're checking out your bags, you want to check those two things, because those are going to be the most likely to break. Seams coming out is very common in bags, as well as your zipper itself breaking, and zipper glided really well, and I checked the seams on that bag and they were all beautifully stitched, so we love to see that great quality. And it was packaged really nicely. It came with that nice plastic bag that you can use to restore it. Would highly recommend checking out that bag. Like I said, if you have ethical obligations to not use animal wear as well, amazing option for you.
But if there's anything else that we need to circle back around on, like I said before, I'm a little repetitive lady over here. If you need me to cover anything else again, please let me know. We've gone over some awesome stuff so far, and we still have 2 more things to take a look at that I'm very excited to share with you guys. First is going to be the Modaker pet bag. I think I'm saying that right. It's MODOKER, Modaker pet bag. And this is going to be one of the things that I've always wanted, but never allowed myself to splurge on getting something like this. So it's essentially going to be, picture a diaper bag for your dog. It's going to have all your doggo's essentials. It's going to have bowls. It's going to have areas to keep water, areas to keep their toys, all that good stuff. But let me go ahead and get this video pulled up here, and then we can take a closer look at it. I have my Modaker pet bag, but it is actually in my boyfriend's car, which we realized was in the shop. So it is not on me. That was one thing that I actually did want to have with me because I do use the Modaker pet bag a lot, but we had transferred it over to his car because we went over to a friend's house. Long story short, it's not here. I was very bummed right before we started the stream because I had everything all together, and I was like, where's the pet bag? And he was like, oh, it's in my car. And I was like, okay, good. I need to go get it. And he was like, my car's in the shop. And I was like, the shop has my pet bag. Ugh, can't go camping with my dog until I get that back. Let me go ahead and get us started here. Get our pet bag loaded in. We love the Modaker pet bag. Alrighty. And bop. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Look at this awesome bag here. I've got the beautiful sun.
And it comes with the dust bag too. So any bag that comes with the dust bag.
Dust protected
Beautiful.
bag,
We
which
love
I love
that.
any bag that comes with something like this because that's how you can store it and keep it nice and safe. Especially if you have pets like I do.
Which is nice because this is a
Which,
pet
speaking
bag.
of,
One would
this is
assume
actually
those
a pet
buying
bag.
a pet bag will have
let's
pets
take
in
a
their
look at
house.
right here. So it comes with the inside pockets and all that good stuff. But we're going to go ahead look at this tote. So it does function
It's
as
like
a
so
tote
much bigger
bag.
than
It's
you'd
got all these
think.
nice
The photo
little
makes
pockets
it
on
look
the
so
side.
much
It's
like
having
more
a baby bag, but for your animal. So,
small. But then
on
you
the
start to get
inside,
into it and you're like,
got
there's
this nice little
so
flap
much
here that
space
actually
in this
zips all the way
bag.
around. It does come with the warranty and all that good stuff. Interior pocket that has the
We
nice
love
little
warranty on
Velcro
any
it, and
pet
it can
product.
fasten
Any
the
pet
inside
product
of
with a
the
warranty,
bag.
we love that.
As well as coming with these nice little portable, so this little, so you need to put your dog's snackies or anything important in there, and that's actually big enough that it can fit.
You gotta take
the
your tennis balls.
that
With
they
you gotta
sell,
have
so
the
you can
specified
actually-
little tennis
They've got
ball
these nice
bag.
collapsible bowls if you need food or water. If you're taking your dog for a hike or something like that, they just pop out.
Hike,
Just
camping.
like that. You can
If
actually
you take your
fit
dog
it
to a festival, like I know
into-
some people who like to take their
So
dog
if you
goes
have like
to
pate or
art
something that you feed your
festivals
animal
or
and you want to keep it in here rather than carrying around
things of
the
that
can,
nature.
you
Maybe
could
don't
do
take your
that.
dog
It's
to a
like
music
nice
festival. I was
little
about to say music
lunchbox
festival. Maybe
for
don't
your
do
dog.
that.
What do
Maybe
you
it might be
think,
too loud
Hopper?
for your dog
Do
out
you
there.
like
But
it?
like any like
I think we like
camping
it.
that you're
So
going to
it
be
does
doing or
come with
traveling with
2
your dog.
of
Like I know
those,
my
which is
boyfriend's
super,
family,
super
they like to
nice.
take their
It
dogs with
also
them when they
has
travel.
this nice little
In those little
mat.
pet-friendly hotels and
want
stuff like that. And I
dog
ended
to
up
have
showing this
something
to his mother,
to lay
and she's like,
down
I have
on
to
or
order
to
one
keep
for
the
myself
food
because I was
bowl
not
or
willing to
everything
part with
on.
the one that I
Nice little
got.
mat. And then also,
Like I
last but
said,
not
I
least,
use
comes
it
with this
very
awesome strap,
regularly.
and
It's
that
literally
does just
sitting in the
fasten
car right
to
now.
the sides of your bag here. Whoops. I can actually make it. There we go.
And it comes with
happens
the
when you have long
crossbody
nails,
strap
Hopper.
with the nice pad on
Hooks
it,
are
so that
hard.
if you do have a lot of items in there, it's not going to cause any
Just
tension
like that.
or weight on your
Now,
shoulder,
you've
which
got
is
it
really
as a little,
nice.
like, duffel sling
Love
bag.
that.
Because of the nice little logo there on the front. More pockets on this side. The nice little clip pockets.
More
Got
pockets.
all of the room for everything that you could
More
possibly need for your
pockets.
animal if you're taking them on a trip or hiking or anything like that. You need a little carry-on bag for your animal. This is perfect size, especially if you're trying to move in a car or something. I think this is awesome to have just on hand, especially if you're the owner of
I'm
multiple
so glad that
animals
I've
like
cleaned
I
up
am.
all of my stuff. Look at all that. This is
Yeah,
when I
look
first
at this.
started in this office. I've gotten it. It's so much cleaner now, and I'm embarrassed by my own office. Look away. Yes. All right. So the Modaker pet bag. Really loved all the options that it came with. It is an immense bang for your buck for only that $35.69. It's on sale right now. Definitely check it out because it's going to come with so many accoutrements that I did not even realize when I was receiving it, that I was like, oh my gosh, I never would have thought that I needed this, but I definitely did. The collapsible bowls are amazing quality, which if you have a large dog like me who might be a little harder on the bowls when he's eating his food, he's a very passionate dinner eater. It's nice and sturdy, and it kept all of his food contained. We also mix pate with his food, so it's nice to have the extra zipper pockets that we can keep his pate can in, and we can mash it up into the food. The bowl is nice and sturdy. It allows for the food to be mashed up and stirred up, so we really love that about the Modiker pet bag. Good quality for your pet stuff is always good. It's going to last a lot longer if it's a nice, sturdy quality, and you want to get longevity out of that stuff. All right. Well, that was our second to last product that we're touching on today. So I'm going to ask another time if anybody needs anything else touched on. Please let me know. We went over the Viper, the Basilisk. We got to look at the tri-buds, which are very nice. These fly buds here, or the tri-bit fly buds. Oh my gosh, I'm mashing words together. The acoustic panels, that I honestly think the acoustic panels are one of my favorites. It's hard to pick between the Modiker pet bag and the acoustic panels on what my absolute favorite thing is that we've been going over. But after that, all we've got is, we got our tote. We got our tote to look at. So let's go ahead and get that loaded up. It's a Curie, I think is how you pronounce it, but it's spelled Cureay. It's a tote bag. So we're going to take a look at this bad boy here. One more. A lot of amazing products that we've been looking at today. We love that. Boop. All right, so then go ahead and get this all set up here, and boop. All righty.
I'm going to be showing you guys this awesome bag here. So it's already packaged. This is another great really bag. Nice. We like it when they don't use a ton of plastic. That's always good. Just one bag does the trick. Let's get this out of here. Ooh, that's a really cute tote bag. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to unpack here. Okay, firstly,
so this is adorable. Yes, so this tote bag is the one that's really cool. It actually doubles as a tote bag and a backpack.
So yeah, it's got the two big, like, cargo-style pockets.
Welcome, Diane. How are you this evening? I hope you're having a wonderful one. I hope you've had a great day so far. Welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Wonderful to meet you, Diane.
Let's see inside.
Oh, and these bags are awesome too. This brand puts a charger in the bag itself.
Got like a nice little pocket for like
which
maybe
is
a
awesome.
laptop
so you can
or
plug
an
your
iPad
phone
or something
into
like that.
it.
It's got this nice little elastic
Innovation
band that's bound by a
excites.
Velcro strip. So if you just slide something in there, you don't have to worry about it
loved all the
falling
pockets.
out.
Number one, whenever your granddaughter's birthday was, happy birthday to her. Number two, I am so glad that she loves this bag. It's wonderful. It's a really good quality bag. This was one of the ones that I actually donated to my local high school, and I have been told that they have gotten such good use out of them. My mother actually works for the high school that I went to, so she told me that they really do love the little charger cables. She said she had one of the students in her class, because I think I donated 4 or 5 bags, and it wasn't this one that they had. They had a different one that they were using, and they were showing off their little USB port thing in it. They're like, oh, that's so cool, and I was like getting secondhand, like, ooh, I'm a cool kid from it.
This is new information, Hopper. Where is it?
It may not include...
Here it is!
Oh,
Hopper, look at that! It's on the outside. That's super cool. I had no idea this had a charging port on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We love anything with a charging port. We stand.
This is totally... Okay, hang on.
This changes the game.
This changes the game. Okay, so what do? You plug this into there, yeah? Yeah?
Ta-da. Now, for these, it doesn't come with a battery,
while
though.
you're traveling,
so if
your
you
devices
are
can charge.
wanting to utilize the charging cable, it does come with the cable, and it has the actual port for you to plug it into, but on the opposite side, you will have to connect a battery in order to give power to your device. Always, doggo. I'm, like, realizing now he pops into every single stream except for when I want him to. I've called him in here several times. I'm wondering if he's in the other room with my boyfriend. He might be hanging out with him in the other room.
Hi, Hopper.
We're so invested. We got to get a good look.
Interested.
We're so curious.
Oh.
Anything Mom does, we have to be involved.
Okay.
Like 60% of our videos have
So
a pet in
we're
them
learning
at
as
some
we
point.
go.
That just means that we're doing our dogs right. We're doing our jobs right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You just
Ugh,
put
I'm
here.
such a dog person. I know Busy was talking about it earlier. I am such a dog person. I am just like the biggest pushover for my dog. Let me tell you, when he was itty bitty, when he was just the size of a sweet potato, we lived in a third-story apartment.
Okay,
and
so this
he
end
finally was
here,
at the age
this
that he
goes
could go
into
down the
this
stairs
end.
by himself.
And this
It took
I
him a little
assume would
bit,
plug
but he could go down the
into
stairs.
the power
So my
bank.
boyfriend would
And
have
this
him
is
go
when
down
you
the
can
last
plug
set
your
of
device
stairs by
into, because
himself.
that
Just
has
be like,
the
look, you can do
receiving
it.
USB port.
But I learned with
Ah.
me, he'd
That's-
stop
yeah, I
at
think I
the
figured it out,
top
guys.
of the stairs.
I
and
figured
then
it
he'd
out
just start
so that you
crying.
don't have
and
to.
I was like, oh, baby,
Stick
of course
our
I'm going to
charger
carry
this
you
way.
the rest of the way. And I'd pick him up and I'd carry him down the last flight of
So,
stairs.
yeah,
He'd
you
do
just
his
put your
potty
phone in
business.
that pocket
And then
and
I'd
it's
carry
just
him all the way back
charged.
up.
Or if you
And my
ever carry
boyfriend was
around,
like,
like,
no
Bluetooth
wonder he
speakers or
like
things like that while
is
you're
so
hiking.
obsessed with
That'd be
you.
super
You
good, 'cause
just
it
do
also has
whatever
the
you
backpack
want. So I'm like, well,
straps.
yeah, it's just
So
it's
this would be a
Harper's World.
really,
I'm just
really
living
good
in
hiking
it.
backpack. I had no idea
Can't let
before
him sit
opening
there
it
and
that it
cry
has
at the top
this
of the
luxury.
stairs.
This is super nice. So then all you'd have to do is take this USB in and connect it to your oh my gosh, your battery device.
There
So
we
your
go.
power bank or whatever you're using, you would attach this to it, and then your device can be attached through here, or vice versa.
And it's got a nice convenient pocket right underneath
That's
the charger.
super cool.
So
It's
if
got
you
this
want
nice
to put,
little, like,
I
extra
would
little bag
recommend
back
if you're
here.
traveling
That's
with it,
super
putting your
nice. And
power
then the
bank on the
straps, they
outside
actually come
and having
undone,
your
so you
phone
can
on the
pull 'em out
inside of the bag if you don't have the phone
behind
in your hands. And that's just,
this
you know,
strap here.
to
So
make
let's
sure
go
that you
ahead.
keep your device secure,
That way, if you
just
wanna
in
use
case
it as a
anyone wants
tote,
to
you don't want the
pickpocket you.
straps to
That's
get
a
in the
very real
way.
thing. Don't let people pickpocket you. Tell them Deer says no, and then
There we
smack
go.
their hands. But yeah, keeping your actual valuable
All right.
device in the zippered pocket, and then your power back on the outside.
I have to make the straps a little bit longer, but what do we think? How's it?
It's pretty nice. Yeah, you may need to adjust the straps, but
it's a little bit lower. I think this would be a really good hiking backpack.
it would, yeah.
Like really, really, or like if you ever go
Really
on like
great for hiking.
like a overnight.
Well, and
trip
having
or
the
college
option
trip or
between it
something
being
like
a
that.
tote bag versus
Especially
a
if you need to
backpack,
keep
I
your
also
devices
get
charged.
big
Yeah,
theme
exactly.
park energy.
A good
With
bag
that,
for
it's
the
really nice
businesswoman
to
on
be able to
go
have
or
the option to put
college
your tote
student
bag
who
on your
wants to
back. So if you're
charge
looking
their
for a
phone,
nice
they
larger
use too much,
size
like I
purse
do.
tote bag that you can transform into a backpack if you're going like to a theme park or anything like that, this is a super nice option for you. Love that bag. Absolutely wonderful. Great bag. That's the last thing that I really have for you guys to like show you. So final call if anyone has anything they'd like me to elaborate on, anything like that. I think we touched on some really cool stuff today. It's hard to pick my favorite. You know, I love my basilisk. I use it every day. I love my acoustic panels, so please check them out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being patient through all my tech issues. Thank you for asking such good questions and making my first show here a really delightful one. I'm so glad to have met you guys. Thank you for everything. Make sure you tune into the next one. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Donna, you too. Have a great night, and I will catch you guys very soon. Now, let me make sure that we aren't going to have any oh no, this is already broken. Please tell me this isn't broken. It can't be broken. Here we go. There we go. All right, I think everything's good. So hopefully I've got everything all set because I did adjust a couple of things right before we started, so I'm like very nervous that I messed something up. I don't think that I did. I think that we're all good here. So let me go ahead and get us going here with our... This should be the thanks for watching. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Hopefully this all goes well, but you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for everything. I'll see you guys later. And just as a reminder, my name is Deer. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Yep. I knew that I was going to mess something up. Dragon Bloggers, I'm so sorry. I made it so much worse. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh no, it must have got messed up when I switched everything over. That's what I was concerned about. Oh. Okay. Okay. Here, I got this. I got this. Ah! All right. Here we go. All right. Let me make sure that I fix this. And then, okay, yes, 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 yes. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, I think I've actually done